morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
All right, before we get to Try It Tuesday, because Roula's down there working on her concoction, she really put together this Jello mold.
I'm hoping somehow she walks from the kitchen to here and
drops
And it falls?
Yeah.
That
So we
would
don't have
be
to try
the
it?
best. But right
Yes.
now, we're going to play you the sounder of the day. And then between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m., every time you hear this sounder, you're going to be caller 104, and it gives you a chance to win 2 tickets to Cirque du Soleil Echo. And that's going to be, this is, if you've never seen Cirque du Soleil, it is absolutely amazing. Plus, you qualify for a chance to win a trip for 2 with VIP tickets to Cirque du Soleil Echo in San Francisco. 2-night hotel stay and airfare for 2. So
right,
let's
you
do
got
the
it?
sounder.
here's the sounder.
833-390-KRBE.
That is the number you will dial between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m.
That's
Correct.
pretty easy to remember.
Because it's even telling you who to call.
It does.
Now we're
Yeah.
back in it. All right. Cirque du Soleil Echo here in February. And you can get tickets for here and San Francisco. All right. Are we ready to do this?
No.
No.
It's Try It Tuesday on the Roula Ryan Show. It could be super weird, it could be super gross. Blech. We'll take you to the face. Grab a garbage just in case. Just try it. Just try it.
KRBE.
All right.
Where's that garbage can at, Kevin?
Okay.
I
know.
really want the Easy Band to try this
I know.
stuff.
So Easy Band was leaving, and I said, "Oh, do y'all have to leave?"
No, they're having donuts
we're not
right
kicking
now.
you out. You can just watch the torture happen for Try It Tuesday.
I'm gonna
So
bring
Easy
them
Band
some
came back in.
samples.
Bring
Yeah,
it
we'll
in,
give
bring
it
it
to
in.
you.
They get to
Jaime,
eat Shipley's,
Jaime,
and
can you
we're
come
eating
in,
this.
buddy?
All right, so here's what it is.
So
Your
beautiful for us.
tribute.
Easy Band official. They just entertained us. It was so much fun. So now they're going to be here to watch this. So it's Thanksgiving time, and a lot of people are prepping what their menu is going to consist of. And we decided to go back into the 70s as I had posted this on Instagram a couple weeks ago.
Do we have that old commercial?
Jaime, you ready?
Yeah, Jaime, you ready for the...
No, I'm not ready.
Okay.
This is the whitest food you've ever had in your life.
I love the name, too. I was just telling the guys the name.
The Kraft Cranberry
Yes.
Crimson Mold.
Some of the things they ate in the 1970s.
Yes. So it was all about
God.
Jello molds and colorful stuff, and green Jello molds, clear Jello molds with ham and cucumbers in it.
Miracle Whip, was that invented in the 70s? Is that why
I
they...
don't know. Let me look that
Is that
up.
why they
have
put
the-
it on all these things back
Yeah,
then?
because like
That's
you,
a great
Eric,
question.
I didn't know that Miracle Whip was not mayonnaise.
I
I
thought
thought it was mayonnaise.
Yeah, in the 80s,
Oh
90s.
my God, I just realized you're not talking about Cool Whip.
No, it's Miracle,
Miracle
Whip.
Whip.
honey.
Oh my God.
Tastes like mayonnaise.
Tangy mayonnaise.
No. Miracle Whip was launched in 1933.
What? Wow.
At the Chicago World's Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's been around that long.
Actually, Ahmad, can you run down to the kitchen? I left the jar on the table. Can
Okay,
you
I
bring
got
it to me real quick? Okay,
Yeah,
so
don't fall and drop it.
here is the
Yeah, please.
commercial that I first posted, like, ha, ha, ha. And then we started playing on the air, and I go, let's get real. Here it is.
Too early to be thinking about something spectacular for holiday eating. And cranberry crimson mold could be it. It's colorful, good, and you can make it ahead of time. We started by dissolving 2 packages of strawberry-flavored gelatin in a cup and a half of boiling water. And now we're adding the gelatin gradually to a cup of Miracle Whip salad dressing.
Oh, God.
That's where the creamy look and the teasing flavor come from.
Teasing.
After the mixture has chilled till it's slightly thickened, fold in a 10-ounce package of cranberry relish and a cup and a half of applesauce. It's a marvelous combination of flavors.
Yeah, marvelous. It's
The
marvelous.
lively, teasing taste of Miracle Whip is perfect for it.
As a teasing.
He really is into teasing.
Teasing and pleasing.
Yes, the jar says it's the gold standard recipe. And it says established 1933, the one-of-a-kind taste of creamy mayo and tangy
It
dressing.
was good on
I don't know why
bologna.
they call it dressing, though.
Because a lot of times when you're making a chicken salad, a tuna salad, it's a salad dressing. In England, they call it salad cream.
They say it
So
has
it's
the
not
same
mayo.
basic ingredients as mayonnaise, eggs, oil, vinegar, but it also contains extra water, sugar, and spices.
High fructose corn syrup,
Yes.
I think we should let our-
sulfate,
should we let our
natural
guests-
flavoring.
Should we let our guests drink first?
The man was torture porn.
Gracious
Eric.
enough to perform for us.
All of easy and like,
Yeah,
yes,
no.
hi me. Okay, so I made this yesterday at my house.
Yes,
I
to
had
sing,
Irvin
like-
from
Your lead
Digital.
singer's going to be sick.
Yeah, I had Irvin from Digital come to the house, and I said, "Why don't you come in here and film me like the proof I made this thing?"
Yeah.
Now, I've made Jello in a long time, and I didn't have a mold. And a bundt pan, I know people are texting, use a bundt pan. I couldn't even find my bundt pan.
But you're Greek. You don't know
The
buns.
bunt.
You watch
Yes, I do. I know. You put
that
plants in
movie?
the middle of the cake. Bunt. So I just said, okay, fine. So Irvin found a round temporary aluminum.
Yeah.
And I put a
like a
can
little
of
tin.
pumpkin in the middle for the weight. So it was in the middle. And so when I made the Jello, and then first you have to do the Jello, and the Jello is hot water and cold water.
Right.
You dissolve that. And then you had to plop in the Miracle Whip.
Mm-hmm.
It smelled so bad. And then it looked like it curdled, like it broke up.
You're not selling this.
So I had to whisk it. And then you had to put the cranberry relish, and then you had to put the applesauce. And I thought, how can cranberry relish, applesauce, and Jello, the scent of those three pleasant things, be outweighed by 3/4 of a cup of Miracle Whip? Because I cut this recipe in half. This is half of what the mold should look like.
Oh, no.
It's supposed to be double this
But you're
size.
not, you didn't smother it around over it.
Slather
No,
it.
because
That's
the way
good.
they show you in the video,
Yeah.
they put all this Miracle Whip in the middle.
Because they're trying to sell Miracle Whip. I mean,
like
you're
a
not going
dollop.
to drown out the flavor with all that
What is
Miracle
the
Whip.
seasoning you put on top?
Yeah, what is that?
You're not supposed to eat that. You're just supposed to.
What?
No.
What is that?
What?
It's just a green, like, garnish seasoning. It's like just
I
sprinkled.
thought you were supposed to like drag it through the
No,
Miracle
you
Whip
want that? I'll
into-
give you that
No,
bite,
no, no,
honey.
What is
no,
it? Is that
I'll
parsley?
give you that bite right now, Kevin.
Oh, no.
Okay. So I'm not even cutting this thing up. This animal
scoop
does
each
not need
Everybody
to.
take a spoonful.
I'm gonna give a
Everybody come by and
spoonful to
scoop.
each person. Pass the spoon.
Oh, no.
It's like Jello shots. We are just gonna scoop out the Jello shot. So what's the middle part? So
That
the
was
middle part is
just
just
for
for the
decor?
looks.
Okay.
It's supposed to be prettier than this.
Oh God, you got some middle on mine.
I know. I'm sorry.
God,
I'm trying to avoid
why
the middle.
are we doing this?
Because we want to know what our ancestors used to eat for Thanksgiving.
Not my ancestors.
Mine were Greeks.
I was just
Mine
about
were
to say
Greeks.
that's not my ancestors.
Not mine either.
No, I know. Mine were Greeks. We were having other things, lamb and whatnot. Okay, so Thanksgiving. I don't remember anything in the Pilgrim books about Jello cranberry mold.
Are we
They
all
have
going
a
to jump
spoonful.
off
I think
the...
it should be like every 2
And remember,
seconds.
you don't have to try it, but
Toggle
you
it.
get a ding. Oh, I got a chunk of
All
cranberry.
right, do you want
in
me to
mine.
start down on this
Everybody
then?
have one?
Let's
Irvin,
start with
where's
Ro-
yours?
Yeah, Irvin.
Yeah. Pass that one to Irvin.
You try to
You
get
at least saw
away.
it get made properly.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's the cranberry
I've got
crimson
a cup
mold.
standing by.
All
Who
the
took my trash can?
I took the
Yeah,
trash
where the hell's the trash can?
Oh.
All right, Ryan, you go and then wait 5 seconds.
And we'll all go
All right,
like a
here we
wave.
go.
Like a
First
wave.
Why do I gotta go back?
Like at the
last
wave at
one?
the Astros
Sam
game.
has to watch all of us do it.
You guys are jerks.
Go ahead.
It's like the wave at the Astros game.
Yeah.
Teasing me.
Go.
Just do it, just do it.
Do it.
All right, there he goes. 1,
I don't think it smells
2,
bad.
3.
Eh.
Ahmad, go.
Okay.
Are you serious? Ahmad might. I feel like Ahmad might
I think
like
Ahmad's
it.
going to love it. Oh, no, he likes it.
Cranberry
It's
crimson
not bad.
mold.
It's not bad.
Go, Roula,
It's not
go.
bad. The applesauce really sells it.
That's it.
Yeah, it waters it down.
It doesn't smell bad.
All I smell is Miracle Whip because I've been making it for 2 days.
I don't think it smells
she
like Miracle
goes.
Whip.
Oh, Roula, come on.
Come on.
That was not even a bite.
It's not terrible.
All right.
I mean, it's not
All right, all
anything
right.
I'd seek out.
Oh, Eric
Oh,
did the
you
whole
just
ate the whole
shot.
spoon.
That was foul.
That was weird.
Oh,
Applesauce.
the
Oh, you
applesauce.
did a spoonful too.
Yeah.
Okay, hide me from
It's not
easy
too
bad.
bad.
It's the applesauce that saves it.
It went through.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it
Kevin,
will again.
Cranberry crimson mold.
It's not bad.
Cranberry
Stop
crimson
doing the whole
mold.
spoonful.
Kraft cranberry crimson mold
No.
with Miracle Whip.
No.
No.
No, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No.
No,
Irvin?
it leaves the weird slick on your palate.
The texture.
It's
The
the
texture's
texture.
weird.
Do you guys remember when
Sam
those?
go. Sam's
Right there.
going. Sam's going.
Okay.
Come on, Sam.
Sam's going to serve the
Sam?
Sir family next week.
I'm not serving this.
No.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst thing we've tried.
I don't taste Miracle Whip.
But do you
I don't
remember
taste
when
Miracle
those
Whip.
You want
Olean,
some of
those
this?
Olestra chips came out, how you'd eat them and it would leave that slimy film
Yeah.
on the roof of your mouth? That's what that's
I mean, it's not bad, but
like.
if we didn't know that there's Miracle Whip in it,
Right.
I don't think
this
I'd be able to
is
tell.
actually not as bad as I thought it
I
was
wish it was
going to be.
cherry. I like cherry better than strawberry.
I want you guys to try this. This is actual dip that I've seen online, and my mom has made this before. And it's
Okay.
all it is. You take a block of cream cheese and let it sit out for a while because it needs to be soft. This thing has been out since 6, and it still isn't as.
Are we going to get food poisoning?
No, why?
It's supposed to be set,
leaving
It's
out
cream
that.
cheese.
cream cheese can sit out.
Cream cheese, you can't have it cold from the fridge. You can't dip
Oh,
into it.
okay.
Yeah.
It has to be creamy. And so basically you just take apricot preserves. You can buy that in the store. And you get horseradish, which you can buy in the store.
Ooh.
Horseradish, you have that with cocktail sauce for
Look at Ahmad's
oysters.
face. Like, oh.
I don't like
put it in mashed
horseradish.
potatoes.
It's the main ingredient in wasabi.
And you just,
Okay.
oh shoot, it just broke the cracker. And you take water crackers. You know water crackers? Mm-hmm. Okay, Ahmad, I want you to try
That's a
this.
lot.
I want Ahmad
It's
to do
very
it first.
gelatinous.
That is
How
a
much
lot.
horseradish?
Oh,
It's
wow, that's a
horseradish
big-
and marmalade, like apricot preserves or marmalade.
Okay.
You mix
good.
it
I don't like
together
apricot.
on cream cheese with a water cracker. Just
go.
try it,
Smells
Ahmad.
pungent.
I just tried mine.
All right. Oh, he
Here.
took a big.
I will try
he
it
ate
with
the whole
you.
thing.
This is another appetizer. It's
All right,
super
Ahmad.
fast and easy. They
What do you-
probably serve this at the Nutcracker Market. Here, pass that around.
You look like a scientist when you're doing this, like you're analyzing.
I am analyzing. I would like
Is
it
it
without
tangy?
the horseradish, but it's still okay.
But is it supposed to be tangy?
A little bit.
Is the horseradish
Is it
drown it
not
out?
spicy enough?
I don't like the horseradish. I don't like the horseradish.
It's too
It's
spicy?
nasty.
So what's worse for you, the cranberry mold or the horseradish marmalade?
Oh, we've got more
horseradish.
band members coming in.
Try it. Oh,
'Cause he listens-
more easy.
He listens to the show,
Oh,
so he
okay.
knows about rapid fire and all that stuff here. Oh, yeah. The mic? Try that.
I think
All
it's good. Horseradish.
I like
Oh, no. He just made a really sour
think?
face.
Horseradish is a shocker.
Pretty good.
You do
I like it.
It is.
because when you took
That's
that
what's
bite,
sweet.
your head just went. Whoa.
Try it, Eric. Eric, try
It's
it.
strong.
It's the
It
kick of the
everyone
horseradish.
preserves, but you don't put as much horseradish as you put the preserves. You have to do like a quarter to the full.
Let's see.
You mix it all up, and you just pour it
I'm not
over
a big
the
apricot.
cream cheese.
No, I don't like
You could do raspberry too, but I think apricot's supposed to be a
Ooh,
sweeter.
raspberry.
Careful, Eric, you're spelling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there's
And it's just like one of those
Crackers
grazing
everywhere.
appetizers. You like it or no?
Eric, you look like you're going to spit it out.
Eric's not a fan of horseradish.
It's a no for me, dog.
The crackers.
Would you rather eat more of the cranberry
You want
mold?
a cup to spit it in?
I like the cranberry better than this.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
really? Okay,
Try it,
I
Kev.
want to try it.
Try it, Kev.
Okay, I love horseradish.
Okay, good. So
yeah.
get a good little dollop there of the cream, because if you have too much cream cheese, you don't taste any horseradish.
Terrible.
I think it's good.
Oh.
The
That
wire
ain't right,
crackers.
Rula.
It's not
That-
right.
It's
Oh,
not.
I don't I want like to try it.
No, you got to try that.
Oh, you didn't believe me?
And I love horseradish, but don't that mix.
Really made it seem like
Give
she
it.
liked it.
I like it. Try it, Sam. I like it. I'll eat
So
that
you
over
made
this
this.
mold any
Johnny here
day.
just ate the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
It's like nothing. He loved
Let's
it.
go,
liked
Johnny.
it?
Johnny is
I
my
liked it.
BFF.
Johnny, can
I
you
have
try?
leftovers?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
you
You
try
can have
the
it.
Jello?
You can have it.
Rula bragged
Johnny,
it
try
up
the
like
Jello.
it was like the treat to cleanse the palate
Yeah,
after
because I
that
thought the
cranberry
mayonnaise would be
mold.
too much.
It would be great without the horseradish, I think.
I think
But
the
the whole
cracker was
point-
terrible too.
Well,
You
it's
don't
a
like
water
water
cracker.
crackers?
It's a water cracker.
Like you left it out for 2 days.
Well, they're
But they're
meant to
water
be that
crackers.
way.
That's how they're supposed to be.
stale and yucky.
They're
No,
not
that's what-
stale. They're just dry.
That's
Water
what water
crackers don't have
crackers are like.
salt.
Well,
They're just, it's
give me a Ritz.
horseradish with marmalade.
Yeah, give me a Ritz. Yeah.
You could do a
Yeah,
raspberry.
at not 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm down with this.
Yeah, if you're grazing on Thanksgiving,
You like
this
that better
is just
than- I think
something
the
you have
Jello's
out.
better than
No, I
that.
like this better than the Jello.
Yeah, this is good. I
Don't
would eat
speak
that.
with your mouth full.
Rula, thank you for making these for
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are
thank you for doing this.
Oh God, you're
I
welcome.
think-
It smelled so
And when we
bad.
come back, I want everyone in here to go around, think of like the top 3 things.
Okay.
What makes Thanksgiving for you?
Horseradish and apricot.
No, yeah, we're going to rank them. So pick 3 things that you would
Okay.
rank. It could be food. It can be hanging out with your family, things you do, traditions with your family on Thanksgiving. Rank your top 3. And you can text as well if you want to rank your top 3 Thanksgiving moments.
37530 is our text number,
items.
and we'll go around the room next on the Roula and Ryan Show. I pass those. On the Roula and Ryan Show in 104.1 KRB, we're just crash right into each other. Well,
How long you guys been doing this show together?
not long enough.
Sakes.
So here we
Daily
are.
rank.
It is Thanksgiving week eve. Can we call it that, the week before Thanksgiving? But we have it on our mind, of course. And if you're hosting or you're going to go somewhere, you're trying to get your plans together. And, we like to do rank them, like different things that we're ranking in order from best to worst or favorites to least favorite. And so Eric was like, yeah, we should probably go through some of our favorite parts of Thanksgiving. Not like necessarily what we're thankful for, just the
No, not
things
thankful.
about Thanksgiving Day that you look forward to or your top 3 are. Is it 3 or 5?
We'll do
3.
3. Make it
yeah.
easier since there's so many of us.
Yeah.
And you can text as well. What are the top 3 things you would rank? It could be anything from, playing. Maybe you play football with your cousins and that you have like a flag football game.
Oh, yeah.
Or people do the turkey trot. They go out there and they
In the morning,
they
yeah.
go in the morning and run that marathon. Or you just take family photos, play games. For me, I split up 2 ways because I think of before my parents died. I think of that Thanksgiving, and I think of now Thanksgiving
With your kids
how it's
and your wife.
changed.
What's interesting is you spent more of your life without your parents, so now you're the family man
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and
for
your
sure.
kids.
Like for me, I'd probably rank. If I had to pick 3. It would be we go around the table. What are you thankful for? I love doing that
that's
with
nice.
everybody, hearing what everyone's thankful for that year. Kind of like a recap of what's going on in their world, what they're thankful for. The casserole my wife makes, the corn casserole. I put that number 2.
Corn casserole.
What else in the corn casserole?
That sounds interesting.
So knock you in the
is
head
it
with
like
a can
a-
of corn.
It's actually Paula Dean's corn casserole.
Is it?
It's easy. It's just let's see, Jiffy
Jiffy mix, yeah.
and 5 other ingredients. It's really easy. I don't want to bore you with
For
that.
a lot of people, it's just you
type in
throw
Paula
the
Deen's
corn in there with the
casserole.
Jiffy Mix and like maybe some kind of a heavy whipping cream or the cream corn cans. Sometimes it's like a 3-ingredient
is.
corn casserole.
Sour
It's
cream,
real fast.
butter.
Yeah, cream corn, sweet corn, Jiffy muffin mix, sour cream, butter, and cheddar cheese.
And then I put number 3, board games. We're playing games with the family at nighttime.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right, well, I'm going to go on that one because we used to play Pictionary before my sister-in-law passed away and before my dad passed away. That was like our thing. Pictionary on Thanksgiving night was so fun because when did the Christie family ever get together and play a board game?
Oh, yeah, I
does
forgot about
sound
that.
You know
You
what I
play
mean?
Pictionary all the
We
time.
used to always play Pictionary on Thanksgiving, but that kind of went by the wayside after my mom stopped hosting. So now my top is my dad's cornbread stuffing has to be made. It has to be made. And props to my brother T, who has totally taken that baton.
He's mastered it.
And he has gotten it down. Because my dad was on the air one time trying to give out the recipe, and I go, oh, God. I don't think that's going to work out for people. Because my dad's like, yeah, just throw some in there. Just throw that in there. Like, Dad, what's the measurements, Dad? What's the measurements? So my dad's cornbread dressing, number 1. Number 2, having my family come to my house for this because I have taken over hosting it and I love hosting it. And it makes me sad if I don't get to host it. I'll be happy to go to anybody else's house. But for me, it's about like getting the house ready and I love all the decor.
Well, you
and-
have a dog, so your sister might not want to.
Oh, now she's used to it.
If it's
Oh,
like joy,
after,
like the panic
yeah.
button
The
earlier
panic
this
button?
morning.
Yeah.
Animal stuff.
I mean, my
No
dog-
cats, though. No poop paws.
No cats
Oh
jumping
my
on
gosh.
countertops, which you learned from Special K. Thank you. You put aluminum foil on your countertops, and cats will jump right off. And my number 3, I did my dad's dressing, my family, and decor, and I guess just number 3, just I don't know, something about that day. Ever since I was a child, getting out of school, Thanksgiving Thursday, just that day, Thanksgiving Thursday.
They had the parade
From
on TV?
The second I open my eyes and the parade is on, I can smell coffee brewing in my kitchen, or the turkey is going on all the way until the last person leaves, or I go to sleep. Something about just Thanksgiving Day in general. And that might be kind of lame, but just that day is so special to me.
Did your dad drink champagne? Yeah.
He would drink champagne. He would call it champagne. I'm gonna have.
Champagne.
My dad was not a drinker, Ahmad. You never got to meet my dad, but my dad did not drink alcohol. But the only alcohol he did like to drink on special occasions was champagne.
Okay.
I have a video of
Champagne.
him drinking a Bud Light, though.
Oh,
We're at
yeah.
Pappas Burgers.
We went to Papa's Burger, I think it was for Tasso's birthday, and I said, Dad, why don't you try a beer? So we did a little taste test, and then we had my dad in here trying beer. We had brought Bud Light.
I think Bud Light brought him a couple cases of beer.
I don't
After-
think he
Really?
liked it, though.
No, I loved it. That's why he
between
got-
Bud
He did
Light,
love it?
Corona, and I think it was Coors Light is the 3 that I could get at the grocery store. He liked the Bud Light in the aluminum can, and then Budweiser sent him a case of Bud Light
Yeah.
in the aluminum cans.
Oh, wow.
That's
And
hilarious.
the bottles, the aluminum
Yeah,
bottles.
yeah.
And
I like
that's-
Bud. Hey, Bud.
But hey, Bud.
Hey, Bud.
I like Modelo.
I like
Hey.
Liquor 43 and Garajillos. How about that?
I like
All right.
Rolex.
I like vacations.
Shameless plugging for merchandise.
I like first class tickets on an airplane to anywhere.
I like Lamp. Oh, wait.
I love lamp.
Right? What is
I don't
yours?
love it.
I would say, some of the, obviously, for me, it's the stuffing. Like, that is my
Wow,
favorite.
you're number 1 too, just like Rulas?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. My
It
mom would
represents
make
the
it.
holiday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom would make it, but it was actually my dad's mother, my grandmother's recipe. And to this day, I will still make it.
Can you make it as good, or does it?
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
Mastered
I
it.
mean, it's just not that difficult to make. I love it. As far as the sentimental stuff, I think this is a fall into one thing. Like, Faith and I would put up the Christmas tree and watch a Christmas movie in the evening.
Ooh, so you like
my
watching
daughter
the
and I.
Christmas movie and the tree.
Yeah,
That's
so
fun.
so that's really kind of one thing, and then I'd say the third thing overall is just having the family there. Getting together and laughing. Sometimes we'd play Scrabble, which once again board game.
Yeah,
board
yeah.
game,
that's
It's a
what I
lot
mean.
of fun.
It's like you wouldn't do it any other time of the year, but for some reason,
Let me-
Thanksgiving night, we do it.
Let people go to movies that night.
Oh, yeah, that was a big
Yeah.
one, too.
Uh-huh.
If you're just tuning into the
Wicked
Roula and
will be
Ryan
this year.
Show in 104.1 KRBE, we're just ranking our favorite things about Thanksgiving. And yes, movies was a big deal, Eric. That's interesting you brought that up because
forgot about that.
I feel like our culture has changed on that. And Thanksgiving night movie theaters were packed.
Because they used to release a big blockbuster on Thanksgiving.
Now they got
Yes,
Wicked
yes.
and what's the other
Wicked,
one?
Gladiator 2.
That looks good.
That's
Yeah.
coming out for Thanksgiving?
Now that'd be kind of funny.
This
Hey,
week.
everybody, let's go watch the slaughter of Gladiator 2.
Yeah, and then cleanse the palate with Wicked.
So we'll go, Ahmad, you're next.
Okay, so for me, it's definitely my granny's sweet potato pie. I can make it, but there's nothing like having your granny make a sweet potato pie.
Do you still have your granny?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Oh, you're so lucky.
I won't be seeing her this Thanksgiving, but I'll probably see her for Christmas.
Did she put Miracle Whip on it?
Hell
Oh,
no.
God. A dollop,
no.
a dollop of the whip. And it's not cool.
Hell no. Number 2 is just catching up on all the family gossip. I'm sorry, I'm messy. So I'll be like, hey,
Really?
how's cousin Corey doing? They're like, oh, he done got that girl pregnant and she busts out his windows.
You're like, who?
And she busted out his
Come on,
windows.
is that the best gossip what's the best gossip you ever heard at
That
the
is
table?
not for radio
Yeah, you
ears,
can't do that on
baby.
radio.
Yeah, heck
You
no.
can blank out the names.
No, I don't want to do that. That's family secret.
Then he'll be in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to save that for the segment we do called Shame Your Name. Who in your family shames your name?
Okay, so that's two.
Yeah.
And then number one for me, Crown Royal, just like, that's the holidays.
The
for me.
booze?
Yeah, that's like
You
the
like that
holidays.
bag? But it has to come in the bag.
They have all those special flavors that come out during the holidays. So I'll say Crown Royal.
That one feeling right in
and
the
my
middle of your
granny's
chest.
sweet
And you
potato
guys
pie.
say I'm the alcoholic. Whatever.
No, but a sip of
it's just-
Crown.
You know,
that's
it's
good.
I get what you're saying, Amon. My dad used to make highballs on Christmas with wild turkey, and that, just looking at a wild turkey bottle reminds me of holidays.
Right.
Special K, what's your top 3 rankings of your favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
Sam and I, we have zero family here in town. So Sam has been my family for the past several years. We're doing a little bit different this year. So this on my list, top 3 is seeing fam, since I don't ever see them. And number 2 was cooking with my mom or Michelle, because we just love to talk crap in the
Michelle's your sister-in-law.
No,
Right?
mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Oh, your mother-in-law. I'm sorry, that was Colin's wife.
No, that's
No.
Cherie.
Oh, Cherie. Okay, I don't have the names right.
She's vegan, so that's no fun.
Oh, okay. Got that wrong.
Love you,
Good.
Cherie.
So your
Love
mother-in-law.
you,
Got
Cherie.
it. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, my dad's girlfriend is Michelle.
Okay.
They never got married. Like 25 years together.
They're husband and wife, just not in name.
And last thing, I like that dark meat.
Really?
Dark meat
Why'd
turkey.
you look at me when you said that?
So you're into the dark meat of the turkey. Everybody else wants the breast meat. And
So
you're like, give me the
that
thighs.
person.
Oh, I can get that juicy dark meat.
You're making it sound really creepy.
Yeah.
But wait, in your family,
made
is it like a
turkey
thing that
turn off.
nobody wants the dark meat? Because I feel like nobody
No
has
one ever
ever
wants
made a
the
big
dark
deal.
meat. No one ever wants
You want
the dark
that
meat. I'm like,
Oh,
guys,
interesting.
Wait, what pieces are the
Breast.
dark meat again?
It's
underneath.
the thighs and the
Okay,
drumstick.
yeah.
They're like the juiciest.
Those
Yeah.
are the juiciest.
The breast
dried
is
out.
the.
That's usually what the kids fight over. It's
the
drumstick.
greasiest.
I don't usually need to get the drumstick because there's a lot of dark meat on a turkey.
It is. There is. Yeah.
That's
So
the
you
stuff
like the
I
dark
throw
meat.
away.
Sam, what's your
good.
don't throw it away.
I
It's
don't.
so good. Sam, what's your top 3 Thanksgiving rankings? Your favorite things?
Yeah, like Kev said, family for sure. My mom's coming down this year, which is great. My best friend Jules will come over, so it'll be like a very intimate Thanksgiving at my place. I don't know. I get weird about holidays since I can't go home and spend it with my family. I feel like I'm having to make my own tradition.
Well, you made your own family. You've got your
I know, but it's
beautiful little
not.
boy.
I have brothers. I had grandparents. I missed out on all these years with being down here without my grandparents, my aunts and uncles. So holidays are just kind of like you
What's
just
funny
go
though,
through.
even when I lived with my family nearby, when they got married, they would go to their other families.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I wouldn't see them,
Right.
even when I lived in the same town.
Yes.
Yeah.
We always do like
That's what
holidays. That's how my family is. So.
Well, that's why the holidays are so special to everybody because everyone goes home for the holidays or the people get together. You don't see each other but once a year and all that. And I was saying off the air to Sam, do you feel closer to your family because you don't live there versus if you were in the same town every day, y'all get on each other's nerves?
You take them for granted.
You know, sometimes that happens.
I
with
think
people.
that I'm older now. I wouldn't take him for granted.
Nope.
No, I mean my dad had a heart attack. I almost lost him.
That changed your
Yeah, you're right.
perspective.
Yeah,
Totally
you know, my
changes
little
it.
brother, I missed all of his college. So my older brother, he has a kid. I haven't seen him in I don't know how
That's
long.
the worst part I feel. I feel like
So-
all my nieces and nephews, they don't even know me.
Yeah. Yeah,
My sister even said, he goes, yeah, they don't even know you, Eric. I'm like, oh, thanks.
So I
You
guess
send
it'd
them
be
birthday cards?
I mean, they're all 20s now.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like, what do you,
And nobody really sends a
Venmo.
birthday
Yeah.
card
you know,
because you're not a grandma.
Buy
you know what I mean?
yourself
You don't
a
sell-
slice of
they
pizza.
lived in like
Eric's not the
Iowa.
one sending birthday
I'll
cards.
Venmo you
Yeah.
$20 for a pizza, kid.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
Here you go.
money.
Have fun.
That's how it goes. But Eric gets to see his son for the first time in a year.
Yeah, a
for
year.
Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
When do you
So-
pick him up?
Tomorrow.
That's
Nice.
great.
Then we're going to Disney and Universal.
On ice?
No, Disney.
Come on, entonces sí, Encanto.
Should have like his 5
You got
again.
to send me a picture when you're on the Hollywood Rip Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Disney on Ice. Thanks a lot for those of you who are texting all the love to us, too. You guys are so sweet. You're like, oh, our Thanksgiving is listening to the Roula and Ryan show. That's so sweet. Thank you so
Well, we're
much for
still
making us
on
part of your
the rest of
family.
the week. We just want to do this. We want to rank
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just feeling the Thanksgiving feels right now because, you know, I made that cranberry crimson nightmare mold and it wasn't actually as bad as we thought.
It wasn't terrible.
terrible.
I can still taste Miracle Whip, though.
Ahmad, you don't have to say a name, but do you have a relative that gets like too drunk and they cause a scene or talk about politics?
Or they just have
You
so
know
much
what?
drama
I
they
will
bring it to the
say,
table?
He's not listening. None of my cousins are listening. My Uncle Ron. My Uncle Ron
Brings
would
the
get
trouble?
drunk as a skunk.
What's he drink? Is it a beer? Is it
Whatever you could get Uncle Ron. I love Uncle Ron. Shout out to him.
Nice.
You just know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're banning politics from the table this year.
Yeah.
Isn't that always
Absolutely.
a general
It
good
cannot
rule?
happen.
No matter what's happening in the world, you shouldn't talk about those hot button topics.
No,
'cause
just talk about
good comes
Uncle
from that.
Ron and stuff.
Yeah, Uncle Ron.
You can talk
I'd be
about-
like, Uncle Ron, did you see this movie? Like, well, yeah. I'm like,
So you have to decipher?
You
Yeah,
understand
you
what
have
he
to
says?
see what he says.
How old
yeah.
is he?
Oh man, Uncle Ron got to be like in his 70s, I think. Yeah, he just like he worked at the sugarcane mill all his life. He just liked his beer and his cigarettes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
coming up next,
sounds
speaking
like
of
good life.
Thanksgiving and movies, there is a list of Thanksgiving movies for your holiday viewing. Thanksgiving movies? Not Christmas?
Planes,
No,
Trains,
they
and Automobiles.
made
That's
them.
all I know.
They even exist? We'll go over that
That's
and
it.
Scoop next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taquerias Arrandas, and as we're gearing up for next week, being Thanksgiving week, you know, a lot of people already think about the holidays, and the joke has been since November 1st, it's Christmas, basically, with one day reserved for Thanksgiving, and that's Thanksgiving Day, and
Not
then back
fair.
to Christmas. Lots of holiday movies between holiday, a Hallmark Channel, like Netflix carries the Hallmark Channel movies.
Well, if you think about it, when you're a kid, I mean, the favorite holidays are Christmas and then Halloween. Thanksgiving was just like,
That's because kids are getting stuff. Getting
Yeah.
candy, you're getting
Right.
toys, you're
Yeah.
getting things. Thanksgiving's all about family and friends.
And food.
Like Friendsgiving and all that stuff, food, and
We were always stuck at the card table. Like, we could never sit at our regular table.
until someone died, and then you take their place. and you the older
I
person.
mean, I think I was sitting at the kids' table until I was 23.
you guys need to play Spoons.
What's that?
Look that game up.
Spoons?
I played that as a kid. I haven't played it in so many years. I forget the
Like
rules.
Spoon Man, where they're
Spoons and you
sticking
just
the
clink 'em
spoons?
together?
It's like musical chairs.
Okay.
You have 5 spoons, and you have a deck of cards, and you have to each get like say 4. You have to get like 4 of a kind or something. I forget the main rules. And so then you pass the cards around, and so everyone's like looking when you're trying to get the cards to match.
And you grab a spoon.
Yeah, you got to grab a spoon, and then
Whoever
those spoons
doesn't
go
have
flying.
one-
You start diving over the tables, fighting and
So
stuff.
whoever doesn't have a spoon is out. It's
Yeah.
like musical chairs. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fun. Spoons. So we're talking about like, you know, holiday movies. There are so many of them. I mean, whether they're the big blockbuster holiday movies like Home Alone or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or Christmas Story, or the ones on the Hallmark Channel, Lifetime, Netflix, you pick them. There's a bunch of them, but are there a lot of Thanksgiving movies? Y'all, Hollywood Reporter put out a list of 25 Thanksgiving movies. You're like,
What?
wait a second.
I can
No, I'm
only
sorry.
think of the one that Eric came
I'm
up
sorry,
with.
it's 36 Thanksgiving movies to feast on this season.
up.
Yes,
All right.
from the
For
HollywoodReporter.com.
$20, if you can name besides plane, trains, and automobiles.
I can't.
She doesn't know that one.
I can't. I've actually seen that one because
Okay.
Jules, my best friend, likes that movie, which is I thought was dumb, but she
Oh,
enjoyed it.
how can you say that's
It's not
dumb?
my.
Oh, yeah, when you
it's
cry,
not
you'd
my
be like-
comedy.
But it's not like a comedy. It's supposed to be like
Heartwarming.
It's annoying.
Well,
Like everything
oh my
that
God.
can happen to them happen to them. It's just annoying. It's like
It's
I roll.
relatable because
It's one of those
people
movies
go through crap like that.
where somebody
Your
younger
car
watches
caught on
it.
fire,
Well,
and you got
they
like,
exaggerate.
Yeah, but it's one
not
of those
relatable
movies
to me.
where if a newer generation watches
it's
it,
fucking like Tommy Boy either.
they're like, ugh, this is dumb. Okay, let's go with this one. The number one, they're not ranked by number one like best. It's just about listing them. And the first one that the Hollywood Reporter listed was Addams Family Values when Christina Ricci played Wednesday Addams, because in Addams Family Values, A, I thought it was a Thanksgiving release, but B, there is a scene where Wednesday plays Pocahontas at the Thanksgiving Day play
I
at school.
remember that. Yeah.
And she decides to enact revenge on her fellow camp peers who are portraying pilgrims.
Yeah, I do remember.
I forgot about that.
It
Yeah,
makes
that
this
was
worth the
funny.
watch alone.
I don't remember that. What'd she do to him?
I think she had
they're
burned
slaughtering
everything
them.
down, like attacked them.
Yes.
Yeah.
then they list a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Okay, yes, traditional. Yes, Charlie Brown
It's so
Thanksgiving.
boring,
Came out
though,
in
when you
73.
watch that now.
What's it called?
A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Oh, that was
Just basic.
So boring.
Okay, next one they have on the list, Dutch. Ed O'Neill, star of Modern Family and
I remember that
Married
movie.
Children.
Married with Children. It was a 1991 comedy. Dutch Dooley is an average Joe who endures a series of mishaps on a road trip with his girlfriend's snooty son, Doyle.
Yeah, the kid is like
that
a
he
real
agreed
brat.
to pick up from
Doyle
private
rules.
school in Georgia.
I
That's
never.
O'Doyle
And,
rules.
and bring him home for Thanksgiving. So that's called Dutch.
Dutch reminds me of like you take a movie and you take one word to ruin it. Like
Yeah.
Dutch oven. It would ruin the movie.
But that's a very versatile pot in your kitchen, and you should all have one in your kitchen.
It's so funny how we associate names like Dutch. I just know Our bus driver's name was Dutch Wensler. I just remember that.
Going Dutch, you pay for yourself. Another movie they've listed here is from 2010 Hallmark Channel's original movie, A Family Thanksgiving, with
Nope.
Daphne Zuniga from Melrose Place. Move
Right.
along.
That don't count.
Let's move on. Free Birds, the animated 2013 comedy. It's two turkeys, voiced by Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson, who travel back in time to the first Thanksgiving to change the course of history and stop humans from domesticating and eating their
Couple of
All I
pot-
can
couple
think of is
potheads.
What?
how
in the world?
stoned they
funny.
must have been when they were recording their vocals for that. They must have been
That
baked
kind
out
of
of
sounds
their
funny.
mind.
Anybody seen that movie? It sounds funny.
Who's the
I wanna
main
see it.
rooster there?
It's
or
Woody
turkey
Harrelson,
thing?
Owen Wilson, or the turkeys. Right here, these two turkeys.
Well, who's that big turkey?
I don't know. It doesn't say. I have to dive deep.
John
in that one.
Goodman?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I got to look up the cast. Okay, from 2000, they have listed the movie Friendsgiving. It stars Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls and 40-Year-Old Virgin, Aisha Tyler, Chelsea Peretti, Jane Seymour, and Wanda Sykes. It's a cautionary comedy about two friends whose plans for a low-key holiday dinner gets turned upside down when too many guests show up at the table. Another one that is set up for Thanksgiving watching, Funny People with Adam Sandler. Anybody watch that one?
That one.
Isn't it a drama?
That's the one with what? Oh my god,
Judd
the director.
Apatow's 2009 film.
Not good.
His wife Leslie Mann's in it. Okay.
Sam will watch Edgebek. There's no funny in this with these people.
Grumpy Old Men.
Oh, I like that one.
That's
That was
a-
Thanksgiving.
That was the Thanksgiving theme movie.
Yeah, I like that one.
About having Thanksgiving dinner. Let's see, what's another one? Home for the Holidays. Single mother has to go spend Thanksgiving with her boyfriend, returning to her childhood home.
So I'd rather watch,
95,
like-
Holly Hunter's
That
in it.
sounds-
Like
Hallmarky.
Star Wars movies. Watch the original 3. Or watch Harry Potter together with a group of people. Watch
Anybody remember the 2018 movie Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne?
No.
That's a
Yeah.
Thanksgiving movie, they say. Let's see what else. There's one called they listed Miracle on 34th Street. That's a Christmas movie, but they count it for Thanksgiving as people watch it. It came out on Thanksgiving Day. Let's see what else. Planes, Trains, Automobiles, of course, that's on here. There's one called Prisoners from 2013. It's
Prisoners,
two
like
young
a
girls
jailbreak?
following a Thanksgiving dinner in Pennsylvania is the subject of this thriller starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman, and Viola Davis.
Good
That
cast.
sounds
Yeah. Huh.
Someone texted in Son-in-Law is a Thanksgiving
Oh,
movie.
Pauly Shore.
Oh,
yeah, there you
Son-in-Law.
go.
And also Scent of a Woman, because both of those movies are trying to get home from college for Thanksgiving. And one of them is a Thanksgiving break movie. Son of a Woman, all the rich kids go skiing for Thanksgiving, and Charlie doesn't have the money to go skiing, so he stays behind to take care of Al Pacino's character. And then Son-in-Law, this girl's from Oklahoma, small town. She has to go home for Thanksgiving, and her boyfriend's going to propose to
I
her,
would
so
forget
she
that
takes
one.
her
What's his
resident
name?
advisor, Crawl,
Crawl.
who is Pauly Shore, back home and says, "Oh, we're engaged." And so the whole town freaks out that she got engaged her freshman year.
And the kid from
semester.
Sandlot was her brother. The
Which-
chubby guy
which
with
kid?
the red
Oh.
hair.
Yeah, the red hair and the freckles. I don't know his name though.
He does a lot of stuff on TikTok.
Yeah. So you can see the whole list at the Hollywood Reporter, but there's like Soul Food with Vivica Fox and oh God, who else? Neil Long, Vanessa Williams, Mekhi Phifer in that from '97. There's a lot. There are a lot of
Whatever happened to
Thanksgiving
Mekhi
movies.
Pfeiffer? He was big for like a hot
Because remember,
minute.
he was on ER. I loved him on ER.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
killed him off. They
know.
killed his character off.
You haven't seen him in a long time.
Hey, he was in 8 Mile.
You've Got Mail as a Thanksgiving movie? That's on the list.
I never saw that one.
You didn't?
Yeah.
I felt like I already
I just
had
don't-
with Sleepless,
I didn't like-
Sleepless in Seattle.
Something about Tom Hanks and a romantic lead does not do it for me.
Really? You didn't like Sleepless in
I'm just
Seattle?
I'm like,
It's not
ugh.
like he's having sex scenes.
I don't know, but just he's not really.
He's so likable.
Yeah,
Sleepless in
if you
Seattle
go
hit
Forrest
really
Gump and
well.
Saving Private Ryan. Stick to that lane.
Yeah.
Not the
No,
romantic.
he was good in those. And the reason Sleepless in Seattle hit so well with people is because he was a widower. It's like, oh,
No.
he misses his wife who could peel an orange in one peel.
I heard Matthew McConaughey.
Impressive.
He was on a podcast, and he was talking about, I'm doing all these romantic comedies, and I'm just getting sick of it. I want to do different things.
Which actor?
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
And they offered me this role, and for something. And he goes, I don't want to do this. They go, we'll give you $6 million. He goes, no, this is terrible. They go, we'll give you $10 million. He's like, this doesn't make sense. This is not funny. I don't like this. We'll give you $14 million. Well, I can see, it's starting to get good. Yeah.
What was the
I
movie?
didn't say what the movie was.
Oh,
but
no?
He found ways to make sure, this movie's really good
All
now.
right. 14
Didn't
million.
change. It was $14 million.
Oh, he just
Magic
posted
number.
on his Instagram, by the way, if you follow Matthew McConaughey, you know How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, what the
That's-
poster
that's
looked
funny.
like. It was Kate Hudson is wearing the yellow gown, and they're leaning back to back on each other, and it's him back to back with her, right? So he just released on his Instagram this morning with his wife how to make a guy lose his pants in 10 days.
Yeah.
And it's something they're doing with tequila.
No,
Because
of
they have a
course.
tequila
Oh.
brand.
Yeah, he's
Sounds like a riff on
peddling a
that.
commercial.
He was doing Wild Turkey stuff. He had Long Branch. He had whiskey and bourbon, and then now he's going to tequila.
Everyone's doing
Well,
tequila.
everybody's doing tequila, but I kind of feel like it's unpopular
Come on,
opinion,
people.
guys. I'm sorry. If the drink starts with tequila, I can't drink it.
Oh, man, you haven't had the right tequila.
No, it's really for real, Kevin. There
That's
are
always that
so
peppery
many
taste. I get used
amazing
to it.
cocktail menus. They start with tequila. I go, I just can't, y'all. Something with the smell of tequila. It's like that girl on the meme that you guys have probably seen, where she's in an alley with her friends, and she goes, I thought it was a lemon drop, but it was tequila.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And she starts to throw up from the tequila. That's how I feel. Like I can smell it. And it only happened to me once when I was like 19, where I had way too much tequila that ruined me. But I thought I was
Like
over
Ahmad,
it.
he's still that
No,
one.
they ruin you.
When Ahmad goes to a bar, I bet you probably get like 2 shots.
I start off with 2
Yep.
shots of tequila.
I can't
Oh,
do that
nice.
anymore.
I mean,
Is
that's
there
a
a
different
specific
kind of
brand you
tequila.
have to have?
Well,
The cheapest.
Okay, so just back to back. You just go
yeah.
back to back.
You're just
swings.
looking
Yeah,
at
get messed
back
up.
to back, and then you follow it up with the beer, and then I also pregame with buzz balls.
How do you not throw
my
up right there on the bar?
I train myself
Because he's
to-
25.
Also,
that's
you're
why.
still in your
Yeah.
20s.
Yeah.
Talk to us in
Yeah.
5 years when you see the real life kick in.
Yep.
No, I'm talking about the Clase Azul with nothing
That's
mixed
too
in there.
expensive, man. You don't shoot
is-
that.
That is.
You gotta sip on
that's
that.
a sipping
Done
drink.
I'm
with
not having
70
that.
in the freezer. Nice and
No, I
cold.
can't have that. When I go to, I visited Eric's in-laws at their beach house, and they have got that on a well. Like there should be a tap. There should just be a
They
tap of
bought
that.
my
And they're-
mother-in-law has 15 boxes of that down in Julio 42.
And what does that cost? Because that's expensive,
Lord,
right?
Eric.
Like she
That's
has
like her thing. That's where you
she's
learned
like
it from.
a hoarder.
And I'm seriously, when I went to go visit his in-laws, because his in-laws we have a long family history with Eric's
they're in
in-laws
their
and my
80s,
family.
and they even have a measuring cup
Yes.
to know
yes,
how much to
I've
put
seen it.
for each one.
I have
Oh,
seen
wow.
it.
Wait, what?
I
Why
have
don't you
seen-
just? Who cares?
Like,
I'm
do the
telling you,
shot.
Eric, you have got to do an Instagram story of your 80-year-old father-in-law
83
doing
and
his
he-
measurements, 83 years old, and he and his wife are doing their tequila shots, and they have a whole thing with the tahini and the limes and their tangy foods and their appetizers, and
Yeah.
it's like a whole scene
They're living the
over there
life.
on the beach.
That's gold
I
right
want to be
there,
them
man.
when I grow up. Can we please all be them when we grow up? All right, coming
Hopefully.
up next. If you missed what happened on Revenge today, this is where you come to us. Let me mess with you. You got your payback.
A bad neighbor.
And we're going to hear how it all played out. Plus, you're going to get that keyword for Billie Eilish for the trip to L.A. next on The Roula and Ryan Show.